What's up, guys? It's your girl Stacey Cake, your host for What's Hot. Today I'm here to share my reaction to the Superman movie, and it's going to be organized as 4 things that I love about the movie. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. So, dun 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 dun, Superman. So let's get into it. I went and saw Superman, so I'm not going to be doing a typical reaction, my typical reaction review for this movie, because honestly, I need to see it again. I got to the movies late. I was trying to order food. It was just a lot going on. So I'm just going to be sharing some things that I loved about the movie. I don't want to dive too deep into it because I missed some stuff, honestly. And yeah, so to get into it, the first thing that I love that they did with this movie were the majestic scenes and angles in the movie. Like, they really left room for those things to have their own moment. So it was a scene where Superman was just posed in the air. It was just a really cool, majestic scene. And scenes with the dog just in full frame. So just letting those picturesque moments just have a second to resonate with the audience, and just really, the best way I can describe it is just majestic moments, letting them sit, stir, live, and just be iconic for a few seconds, not rushing through those moments. The second highlight for me is really just 2 points in the storyline. So I really enjoyed Lex Luthor's tie to the government, and just how they portrayed that, how they portrayed the pocket between the two worlds, the 2 dimensions. I really like that concept, and just how they integrated this villain as a government official. I just thought that was kind of just their whole display of that, and how they weaved it into the storyline was just chef's kiss. And it was something I really enjoyed, and I want to watch. That's another reason why I want to watch it again, so I can digest some more of what was going on there and some of the details that I missed there. Another thing that I love was Superman Clark Kent's relationship, his love interest. I really love their relationship, and how in the beginning they kind of was playing like they didn't know each other, but then when she got home, he was there and they kissed, and it was so cute. And even the last scene at the end, where they kind of he was dressed as Superman, and we got to see them unite at the end, and she told him she loved him, and they floated in the air, and she got to kick her foot up. It was just a hopeless romantic dream. It was so good. And so I really enjoyed that, those 2 parts of the storyline. I also really enjoyed the comedic relief that was weaved throughout the film. Jimmy's relationship with Eve was hilarious, and it was a vital point in the storyline. So the fact that it was funny but still critical information lending to the plot, I loved their ability to do that. And I also really thought it was hilarious when they called out the Lantern's haircut, when Louise Lane called out Green Lantern's haircut, because I had just said that out loud. I was like, that haircut is terrible. And then she said it, so it made that moment even funnier to me. But I just love how they brought it all together. And it was really some big stuff going on, and a lot of messages there, but I love how it was still able to be delivered in a lighthearted way and have those lighthearted moments throughout the film. So that was great to me. And lastly, you guys can probably guess it, the star of the movie, the one who made everything okay, the true hero in the film, Krypto. I loved Krypto. I loved that they didn't just show him once or twice, but he had a significant role in the film. Chef's kiss, he was my favorite character in Homie. He was just funny, he was cute, he was charming, he was unpredictable, and he just really brought great acting skills to the film. Oh my gosh, he deserves a raise. He was such a good boy. Even when he was a bad boy, he was a good boy. And he laying on Superman's lap when he was in his bed when he woke up. I said, oh, it reminds me of my shadow. It was just so cute. And I loved how he was destroying all of the spheres and just like biting them and tearing them up because he thought they were toys. That was like awesome. And I love how they teased that with Mr. Terrific, how they let Krypto trip Mr. Terrific's sphere, so it kind of like started it off. But then at the end, that's what helped save the day. Krypto destroying the spheres from Lex Luthor. So just the way they weaved that in and tied it in was just a great highlight. And Krypto was really the star of the show. He was such a cute and good little boy, and I loved it. I loved it. He was my favorite. So if you guys have gone to see Superman, please let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.